Hey there guys, PortalMaster9351 here, and in this video, I want to talk about the possibility of Skylanders 6 being an NX launch title. Now, the NX is the console, the code name for the console that is supposed to replace the Wii U. Now, the Wii U has had a bad rap all throughout its lifespan. I know this isn't a Nintendo channel, but I do want to talk about the Wii U for a bit. My understanding is that a lot of people thought that the Wii U was an expansion to the Wii. So like the Xbox Connect. You see the Xbox followed by the word Connect. And, you sort of assume that it's an extension of the word. It's an extension of the console. And it was. And PlayStation Move, for example. You take PlayStation, you move it, and you get PlayStation Move. Now, that's a new extension to the console. So, a lot of people thought that Wii U, they thought you, something to do with you. It's an extension. And it had poor sales from the get-go, and it really didn't get off to a strong start. Now, by the time people realized, hey, it's not an extension, it was already too late, and really, it never really did well to begin with. So, the interesting thing is that it didn't take Nintendo very long to replace it. You take the original Wii, came out in 2007, I believe. You take the Wii U, came out in 2012, and so that was a 5-year cycle. Looks like we're getting a replacement probably this year or early next year. And it's going to be the Nintendo NX. That's not its final name, at least that's my understanding. Not a Nintendo expert here. But, that's like I said, that's my understanding that we're getting it late this year, early next year. And they announced, I think it was earlier today or earlier in the week, that they would be revealing more details about it at E3, which is early summer. It's, June something. So I'll be out of school by the time that rolls around, and I'll be able to do quite a bit of coverage on, if we get any Skylanders related news around that time period. Even though they're not going to be there, I still think that given their partnership, if there are new amiibos revealed there could potentially be new hybrid amiibos. I don't know. I'm expecting Sky 6 to be revealed by E3. So that's why I'm hopeful for that, because I expect Skylanders 6 to be revealed in May, and then E3 will feature NX. But that's for another thing. I want to talk about now, would Skylanders be a launch title for the NX? And what that boils down to is, when does the NX release? My understanding, again, not a Nintendo expert, not a huge console buyer, mostly I'm a PC Master Race member. One of the few games I actually play on console is Skylanders. So, my understanding is that all of the recent consoles have launched right before Black Friday. Now, I don't know if you guys over in Europe and Australia actually have Black Friday, but, that's the day after Thanksgiving. So, that is late November. We've seen Skylanders games come from mid-September, September the 20th, to, I believe it was mid to late October. I think it was maybe it was mid-October at the 21st. So you got a month range for Skylanders games. Been getting earlier every year. Now, what would seem weird is to go from going earlier and then say, oh, well, we're releasing the NX in November, and we're going to move Skylanders. So Skylanders, while it may still be a launch title, will probably not launch with the NX. There's a difference between launching with the NX and being a launch title. Being a launch title means when the NX comes out, Skylanders launches their NX version of the game. Just like, if I'm correct, Giants was an NX launch title, or a Wii U launch title, and when the Wii U came out, it, the Giants version on the Wii U came out the same day. So, odds of it being a launch title, pretty high. Odds of it launching with it, very, very low. Especially if it follows any, and I mean any video game trends over the past 4 to 5 years. It will launch around Black Friday, And Skylanders, I don't think would ever release that late. Honestly, I think I don't understand why they're moving forward every time. We went from, like, I think the 21st to, I don't have a Giants poster in here. I wasn't as into Giants as I am everything else. I think I have a Giants ad in here that says when Giants launched. It doesn't look like I have one in here. So let's see. SSA came out on the 21st of October. I have a Swap Force ad in here that says available on the 13th of October. Trap Team was available on the 5th. I've got a poster over there. And Superchargers was available on September the 20th. So, most of the time, it would just jump back a week. Sorry. Excuse me. Superchargers jumped back, let's see, September, 30 days. Okay, yeah, September has 30 days. So, it jumped back 25 days, which was a huge leap backwards for, release date. No, did I say 25? 15. It jumped back 15 days. So, pretty much 2 weeks that time. So, I mean, in order for it to come out around Black Friday, it would have to jump forward basically 2 months. And that's not right. Also, Skylanders games have always, in the US, come out on a Sunday. In Europe and Australia, occasionally they've launched on Mondays. I think one of them launched on a Wednesday, and in one country it launched on a Friday. But in the US, it is always a Sunday. As much as I hate that, it's always a Sunday. I would much prefer it be a Saturday that it launches, because I don't have church and stuff. But, you deal with it. But I think that with Black Friday being on Friday, of course, I doubt that they would change their entire release schedule to go with Nintendo. But I do want to talk a bit more about the Amiibo Landers. And I've got them right here, just so I can have something on my desk while I talk about my Amiibo Landers, my halflings and stuff. Now, as I said, I do expect Skylanders 6 to be revealed by late May. And while that's a totally different video in and of itself, I still think that it's worth talking about, why you would want to coordinate the launch. I expect that when we see the NX come in stores, we will get a new wave of Amiibos. Well, we won't get, the Amiibo collectors will get one. A new wave of Amiibos. And I think that's only logical, we're going to release these new games, this new console, and these new figures. Why don't you just go and blow your wallet, completely destroy your wallet and buy everything that we release. It's sort of just a good way to say, you can get everything you need in one trip for the next 3 months. Something like that. You can get all your Nintendo products for the next 3 months in just this one day. And I think that we've got a good chance at getting more Amiibo Landers. And the reason I'm starting to call them Amiibo Landers is because I think that we can get Sky Amiibos eventually. These are Amiibo Landers. The other way around is a Sky Amiibo. Why do I say this? Well, right now, we've got Bowser. Skylanders style. Not Nintendo style. This is what Bowser would look like if he was originally designed as a Skylander. At least I'm willing to bet that's what it would be. Same thing with Donkey Kong. And in terms of their attack scheme and stuff, it's what they would probably look like and do. But what would be interesting is if we take a Skylander. I've just got this sitting on my desk because I did a Skylander showdown with him like a week ago, and I haven't done another one since, and he's still on my desk. We would get, say, Swarm, for example, but not in Skylander style. No, we're getting a more Amiibo, Nintendo-y version of Swarm that can also be an Amiibo or Skylanders or a Skylander. But it's like, say, when they do release that. I know that Super Smash Bros. Is going to have a launch NX title. And so there could be like Skylanders in there, like just a couple. Like just with Skylanders, you get 2. You could take 2 Skylanders and put them into Smash and, have Swarm be an Amiibo or a Skylander, and Nintendo could market it. These were marketed by Activision, say, you know, Nintendo could market these other ones. And I think that it would allow for a lot more cross, you know, like cross Toys to Life category compatibility. And, you know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go watch my Skylanders equals, or my Toys to Life equals World War III video and explain the Nintendo Activision Alliance a little bit more. But I think there's more to this. I think that we'll see more of these guys. And once again, not a lot, because once again, and they stated this, it's mostly about the Skylanders. But this is just a way to say, hey, Amiibo is our friend. Don't go attacking Amiibo. And it's a way to tell Amiibo collectors, hey, Skylanders is our friend. Don't go attacking Skylanders. You know, try to buy them both. We don't want to drive each other out of business because we're the only hope for each other against Infinity and Dimensions. And I think that it's a partnership that they will continue to pursue. And once again, I talked way more about that in my Toys to Life equals World War III video. But that's all I have for now. Just talking about the future of Skylanders, Nintendo, NX, all that type of stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!